Hello, my name is Peter Clutton. I'll be your moderator for today, and I'm here to introduce the commentary for the cast on episode 2. I'm joined today by 3 masters of the art of conversation, and I'm assured they can all talk. So, if they could now prove that by introducing themselves and the characters that they've played.
See, now this is the part where it gets odd because we never set an order out of who's going to introduce himself. Obviously, it's going to be me first now.
All right, let's do it in the order of who most loves chocolate.
I'm Graeme Clark, and I love chocolate.
And who did you play?
Yasmin, and I
Manny
play
loves
Graeme.
chocolate.
Oh, and she loves chocolate. Oh, and I'm Stephen Boyle, and I play Leon, and I like crisps.
I also played Gauntlet, I've been reminded to say.
Yes.
That's why he's the
Can
moderator.
identify him. Apologies to Stephen and Yasmin there. I think I talked over you thoroughly there. Let's hear your characters again one last time.
I'm Stephen, and I'm Leon.
I'm Yasmin, and I'm Kimi.
I'm Graeme, and I'm Gauntlet again.
At least there's some
Again and
alliteration
again.
with your name there.
True. Keep it interesting.
Right. I just love how imposing we are, and that cut there.
Peter's never looked so masculine.
Oh, and that beard. I don't think that beard is ever going to get tiresome. And there's me with an accent that does not belong anywhere.
That is a very realistic beard.
I mean, I studied
Yeah, how did you do that, Steve? How did you get a beard of such realism?
I grew it.
All on your own?
Yeah. That's my hair. I was watching the episode earlier in preparation, and the one thing you really have to watch out for is my beard continuity.
Yep, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Or the lack thereof of beard continuity.
Pete's hair length as well.
Yeah, one moment I look like Tony Stark, the next moment I look like a hobo. It's all very good.
That's an awesome high five.
Bro,
See how
I
happy
don't
they
even
are?
know him.
And there's
So
Alex.
what was that like, Yasmin, hugging a man you'd never really met before?
Well, I just came back from my first anime convention, so it's pretty normal for me now.
Nice.
I often long for the hug of a warm man.
I do like how Alex's character's main thing just seems to be run a lot in different directions.
Yeah,
And I love how much he clearly loves it.
I don't think anyone loves being dressed as a ninja as much as him.
And possibly
Clearly, I mean,
Andrew.
he's the only one dressed as a ninja.
That's true. I'm some type of cowboy. It looked like we were kissing there. That's soppy and ugh.
you guys made it yucky.
On screen and everything.
Uh,
Also,
See, we're not even together in real life. That's just pure great acting, that.
nice. Skills.
Pure great acting. That.
Appreciate that, skills.
Okay. I'm pointing out here's my more Tony Stark, very sculpted beard.
And
Which-
Pete's hair is of a moderate length.
Yeah. Also, my beard does not look real. It looks like I stuck it on. Or maybe I'm just not used to seeing it so sculpted.
You know what those trees remind me of?
Trees?
So it's a tree, yeah.
Argo.
Really? Not that we want to date this
Just-
commentary or anything.
Just saying. That film that's coming out.
Like that sign going in a certain direction, this conversation could be going in a certain direction.
Nice. Oh no.
Who is that? Ponzi.
That sir is me. Impeccable timekeeping.
Not so impeccable at the whole hiring, useful stooges.
No.
Yes. So we've been introduced to a new character for the episode in the shape of Graeme, and you managed to achieve a certain accent for that character, as we can all hear.
Yeah,
Thanks for that,
I
Pete.
was just having a chuckle to myself with the accent.
Because your accent's not hilarious.
My accent is not an accent. It's not my fault. It's
It's more a characteristic.
disability. I'm physically incapable of being on camera and speaking in my own voice.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot John was in this episode.
It's a sneaky one.
Yes, the character body of whom he is inhabiting here was played by 4 different people.
Right, guys, pay attention. This is some seriously good camera panning about to happen. Oh yeah. I am reading my lines, I think, if my memory serves me at that moment.
Oh yeah.
Look, the jaunt, the lovely jaunt of Alzek.
Now, wait a minute. How is Peter in 2 places at once?
I'm not.
Yeah, he's not. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh. No, see, it seems like he is.
But all this comes second to finding the castle. The wood country's new developments will need careful navigation. I believe that job was left to one of you.
If I remember rightly, that line took about 6 tries.
I do love how the sentence starts. So left to one of, and then ends you.
Yeah.
It's left to
Shut
one of
it.
you. We're such hardcore ninjas. Run away!
I've got fond memories of chasing you down that lane, Stephen.
I have fond memories of running down that lane. Away from you. You get in the way of this stick, it's your own bloody fault. The running shots are always the hardest.
I was gonna say, you can tell you guys don't run a lot.
Oh, burn.
Totally burn.
Heartburn specifically.
I think I know what he meant. So much for the wood country.
Yeah, this is actually the 2 actors currently in training for the Olympics. Fortunate they didn't really make it.
Montage! Running montage!
I don't remember the last time it was actually that Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunny.
I'll be honest, montages of any sort are always my favourite part of anything ever.
I've been there.
So have I.
Yeah.
In a montage.
High five.
And we exit the montage and you're still here.
We ran so long, my beard grew. That montage was so long.
It looks slightly grey in certain light as well.
You look slightly grey.
Yeah.
You ran through time.
Yeah, you've aged as well. It's unfortunate.
Well, technically over time you age, so...
It's a side effect of montaging. Excessive hair growth.
Talk about hair growth. Jesus, look at mine.
So when you think about it, Your Majesty, you trust your daughter, who trusts Leon, who trusts me, so you can trust me. You know it's real once you've stroked it.
Humi's very, very clingy.
She is.
It's like, maybe we should go on a break. Yo.
Count your blessings, gentlemen. We're lucky to be caught up with them. Now remember, you are not to make a move until I'm inside.
Get off my balcony.
Seems we are being ushered onwards. Let us proceed.
That Sean had very, very little effort into that. Get off my balcony, please.
This is a man who has had many people intrusively upon his balcony.
He's just
Yeah.
so fed up of ushering on evil villains trying to attack the castle.
Exactly.
Seals
that-
guarding that
yeah,
corner like
he's-
a badass.
This is my corner.
Whereas I put everything into that voice.
Yeah, Gerard sounded awfully familiar.
I remember being out there and trying so hard not to laugh at Pete doing that kind of squeaky rubber duck voice.
I could see that in the smile that was on your face.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't smile just before you had a knife shoved in your
Yeah.
face.
Getting dressed montage. Getting undressed montage.
Boot montage.
Oh, I missed those boots. Oh, they just zipped right up at the side. I mean, she didn't even knock. There was nothing like that. It was just,
It's
I
so
was
rude.
hoping for a peek.
it's a, you're getting dressed, I'm just coming straight in. I love the squiggly mirrors that the castle has.
Oh yeah, no expense.
That's a window.
And again, it took me so long to get dressed, my beard has grown even more so.
Oh.
And my
Dragging
hair's
it just
suddenly
briefly back
lost
to
line.
production level. This is the only part of the entire series that was not filmed in Edinburgh.
Due to, partly to our own laziness and going, we're not coming up to Edinburgh. It's a far.
Oh no, I
You
set
listen
aside
really
this
quietly,
bit.
you can hear the nets outside.
I'm sure you can hear a stabbing in the distance. Oh yeah, because we're in Glasgow.
No, those are
Yeah,
the
we did
castle
say that.
guards. They just happen to be going, oh.
All the way home. Oh yeah, this is actually. You loved this scene, I'm pretty sure, Pete.
Oh, I do.
You really like this one.
Can you not tell? With the way, because I edited this, I peppered it with incidental music, and I'm now Hero of the Gooseberry. I loved the scene so much I had to poke my head around the door.
The irony of that high visibility jacket on the ninja never is lost on me.
It's the stealth visor that I love the most.
Might as well have production values written on it.
That's because you spent all the budget going to Glasgow
That
for a
one
whole
time.
season.
I think he surpassed the budget, to be honest.
Yep.
Your dog, I got changed. I mean business.
I love my hair's magically regrown.
So
I remember doing that line too.
Sure. Holy mackerel!
I look so
Hubba,
shocked.
hubba.
I am William James Cedric Gauntlet III.
Thanks, Pete.
The noble Gauntlet family, and I have just successfully infiltrated your castle.
You're welcome.
I'm so shocked and appalled as well, aren't I?
Your beard shrunk.
It got
That's
such a
how you know
shock, it shrunk in.
Bravo.
He sounds
My
quite
hair's
weird,
longer
doesn't it?
and shorter.
Magnificent cloak. Oh, you're too kind. Well, I'll take your leave. You've earned it. Then the very best of luck to you.
Whee!
That was fun.
I love how you hold a knife to her and then hold a cane to her.
Very well.
That cane is some badass cane.
It's like, I've got a cane to her throat. Okay.
Hey, Pete's carrying a big pipe.
I guess I'm the only one who actually has a weapon of some kind. I do like
Yeah.
that kunai just gets passed around each of us every time we need one in the scene.
Decided to become quite the drain on resources.
Hey, don't ruin the illusion.
Quickly, Peter needs one in the next scene. Throw it in this scene, Stephen.
What do you mean? The government
What did it mean?
because the people still love them.
So now that this is the first change of costume for you in the series, Steve, which do you go for, the knight or the rogue?
I prefer the rogue outfit just because the knight outfit was a lot tighter than I originally anticipated. And it was just a little bit shorter. Hence why whenever I can, my arms are pushed up.
Yeah.
The sleeves are pushed up because it's just. I think it was like a medium, but it was ordered from Asia, so it was a bit small on me.
And anyone listening to this can soon see Steve appearing on the screen, and will know that he is he's a stick man, and that if it's too tight for him, then God help the rest of us.
Yeah, so even I was surprised at the tightness upon myself. Ah, that's not John anymore.
But who on earth can it be?
That is the dangers, guys. The dangers of coffee jars.
Yeah.
Don't wash them. Don't wash them because then they become prisons.
Tiny
usually-
prison.
Yeah, you can accidentally capture your friends in them. So let's just be careful around those
But
kind of
then you
things.
can battle them like Pokemon, and that's better.
Ah, I was waiting for Pokemon to come up.
Yeah, I was actually saving it for later in the episode when Hime gets caught in a giant Pokeball.
Hey, these are entirely original ideas. I won't have you say that about Peter.
Actually, is there a Princess Pokemon yet?
No.
And someone's at my door.
I'll say, go with him.
It's okay, I'm still here.
I've got it. Now follow that amulet.
Thank God for that.
Well, that's cleared some room.
That is a mean ass stare.
The one thing I am capable of is a terrorist like looking stare.
Doesn't worry me. All my money helps me.
Then no deal, I'm afraid.
Haha! You just got
I just got chibbed.
yeah. I love how she escapes, falls, stands up, and then just goes. Ah! Yeah, she does the giant Pokeball.
Pokeballs are red and white.
It depends on the type of Pokeball.
It's not even a dive ball.
Ah, Air Claw. Ah, the most useless move in the series.
This is an epic fight. Let's not ruin this.
Well, you say a fight, we just kind of stand apart from each other, trying to get close to each other.
It's because all my money's in the way.
Just too much money everywhere for you.
It is also going on to first times for things. This is the first major fight scene of the series that happens indoors.
I think it's one of the only fight scenes that happens indoors.
One of, certainly.
Steve, we were way too powerful to happen outdoors. We need to be safe around people.
We could have deforested what was left of the wood country.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm like something but a Jedi. Or ninja, I guess.
I just want to advocate now on behalf of the Air Claw. You can't say that, as useless as it is at times, that it's not worth it for moments like that.
Well, that wasn't Air Claw, was it? Because I was using my sword, and it was a black line, not a
It
white
was Air
line.
Claw Plus.
Air Claw Plus. That's what Apple did with it when they bought it. They just made it into Air Claw Plus.
Oh, they
I
never
didn't-
changed it from white, though.
Would you say would it not be?
The Eye Air Claw.
Or the Eye Claw Plus.
Yes, nice. There you go.
I do love your 1,000 voices, Pete.
My what, sorry?
Your 1,000 voices.
Your fate has been decided now.
This is one of my favourite moments of any episode.
I love Patrick in this. He's just awesome.
These cards will tell your fate.
Like I love you can see the little pauses where he's trying to remember the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will decide your
Fate.
Fate.
Fish? Fate? Fish? Fate.
Have you made your decision?
What does that mean?
One lump or two?
Exactly how it looks like. Now, to seal your doom.
Ha 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 ha. That was a play on his name.
Yeah.
1.
I wonder where that kunai came from.
He's knackered from all that standing
I know,
around he just
I know.
did.
Just occasionally throwing something. Did we not like make a joke about the fact that the king is in there and he just keeps running about?
Yeah.
And it's just like ah!
King would probably be dead by the
Yeah,
time we get back.
I saved the king. Why is there tomato sauce covering this jar?
That is crude, Stephen.
That wasn't crude. Oh, you see, that's also how you can see how small this is for me. When the split that I'm assuming is meant to be like just below my groin is like above my waist.
I was admiring such a body, according to this.
Focus will you be if I crush her highness's prison around her?
Yeah.
You're such an evil.
See that little squeeze of the wrist, and you're putty in my hands. You watch out. Here's my pal.
Oh, here
Oh,
comes
yeah.
the happiest, evilest dog ever.
So, Graeme, if you'd like to introduce this brand new character for us.
This character is Samantha, Gauntlet, Cedric, Hagrid, Hogwart, the fifth. And he's a Labrador with some mean-ass sword-swallowing powers.
Called Samantha.
Yeah.
And how did his appearance in the film come about?
Pete told me I couldn't come round to his house unless I gave him my dog for the episode.
And you did.
So I did,
And I let you.
and he let me, and now he lets me be his friend. Still.
But doesn't provide snacks as problem.
True.
Vibrations he made!
Vibrations he made. Oh, God.
How I love vibrations he made. Hey, I've got fake teeth in there and everything.
You've got growing teeth, growing hair, fluctuating beard.
You're all over the place, man.
This is my favourite bit of the entire episode, where Steve
You
decided...
said that about Patrick's bit.
Yeah, this bit though. Steve decided to fall and headbutt the floor as opposed to actually just fall like everyone else. And there he goes. What a Doyle.
I
drew
to
blood, didn't
commit.
you?
Probably. I like
Yeah.
to get committed to my physical actions in the series. The literal heights I have went to for this,
And depths.
I'm glad you asked.
and the literal heights I have fell from to sudden depths. It's also
Learn
great.
to speak, man.
They react violently, making it unsafe for me to fight.
What? I'm getting insulted for my speaking.
They aren't just for show.
How does Alzik ever get close to a woman friend?
Keeping my energy separate.
So much is so dependent on his glasses holding
I
power.
like how you assume it's a woman friend.
Oh, I am.
True.
Because of my Kiseru.
Look at how much he likes holding that wand of his.
Siphon off enough excess.
How dare you?
He said
is a
it.
completely asexual being.
Post than a weapon.
He's got Action Man
I've
parts.
been trying to find a way to overcome my handicap.
Just a camel hump.
My advantage. By controlling the reaction, manipulating the chakra.
Oh, here's the necessary explanation of the power you're about to use.
His hand went Super Saiyan, everyone.
It'd be awesome just to see his hand have a tiny little blonde hairdo.
Yeah.
I say tiny.
Just his thumb. Just his thumb.
That's what you might think the final attack should be a finger bob puppet.
Yeah.
Technique I've ever achieved.
Pete, to be fair, if that's the most powerful technique you've ever achieved and it's only your hand, quite threatened by what you could do.
I do love when like there's like big white flashes and then it's just like, yeah, there's very little damage done to anything around it.
And this is after the medics had been along and dealt with Steve. Cleaned up all the blood.
You're becoming a bit of a nuisance, Leon.
Fixing the hair.
Your stubborn refusal to back down or die has put a dent in my schedule.
Finally struck a nerve, have I?
Forgive me. You're making me forget my manners!
Oh yeah,
I love how much you hate the loss of your manners.
I do. You ain't seen when you move my silverware. That shit cray.
When you forget to say please or thank you.
I know I'm trying to leave the comments to you guys here, but that laugh was fantastic, Graeme.
That was.
That was a good laugh.
I've never laughed since. I used it all up. One mega laugh.
His life of laughter was spent.
Now every time you hear a joke, you just put a tick or a cross next to it.
Yeah.
No actual reaction.
Oh, Kamehameha.
Mate.
If only I could actually use that.
one ever teach you can't fight fire with fire?
Whoever told you that has obviously never seen my
Right, now calm down. We can be friends.
If only we had the budget
end
to
of the
have it go
episode, I
flying
killed
through
Steve.
that window. That would
I
have
killed
been
Steve. I
epic.
killed Steve.
No.
Steve didn't kill me.
You know, I don't believe we ever see a shot of that window again, so it's quite possible that you just went flying through it, Graeme.
That's true. But I did that of my
That's
own
canon
free
now.
choice. Yeah, it was my free choice.
I'm going through this window, but not because you're pushing me through it.
No,
because I
because I
choose
want
to go
to.
through it.
Yep. This is a roundabout way to catch a jewel thief.
And
I
then
went
I
too
got
far.
undressed again. I like how actually that obviously my sword was in the shot there, but that's a proper sword, and all I walk around with is a wooden sword.
Can't be trusted with an actual
So
sword.
I love how there was also a Star Trek Enterprise and a Tifa from Final Fantasy 7.
hey, we got a, what are you doing? Oh, you're just getting your necklace off. I got confused there. But yeah, you know, a man's got to have other interests other than swords.
Yeah, like the king says, this is Leon's old quarters, so
This is the coin change.
he's decked it out how he wants.
I give it to you as a promise that I will return.
I'm a bit of a cheapskate, me.
I'm here to stay.
It's quite amusing as well because there was an Eeyore cuddly toy on the floor.
You're an
You must
Eeyore
cuddle
cuddly
it every
toy
night.
on the floor.
Don't speak about me that way.
I don't remember the gauntlet getting dragged out the door.
Again, I chose how to do that. That's how I leave a room.
You're fully conscious there. You just have this
What you
special
can't see is
skill.
Graeme is actually crab walking the front half of
Yeah.
himself out of the door.
Or sometimes I just tiptoe with my toes do the walking for me. Like the Thing.
I love how this like castle never actually has like a throne or anything.
That's a badass throne.
It's a loungy throne.
Yeah, to be fair.
Your Majesty, all you need to know is that I was brainwashed by Gunn. He broke my will.
It's not what he told
used
me.
as a tool against me.
It's fine because
I
brainwashed.
have no excuse.
Well,
Yeah.
with all the
Yep.
Don't think you could use that if the police arrested you for, you know, killing someone with your hand attack.
The gun brainwashed me.
Yeah. They're like, Pete, that
Look
is...
at that tear. I know, but I think we're all taken aback.
We are all taken aback.
How did you get that tear? Is it water or is it actual tear?
He was so overwhelmed, it was an actual tear.
It is actual real eye drops.
Oh, you've ruined the magic.
Your Majesty,
Not the magic of science.
I thank you.
True.
I must be on my way. I cannot rest until I have the final amulet.
And then you reverse the slow fusion ritual. So you'll need a ritual master. I have just the man.
That's a mean ass bow.
And then another tear from the other cheek.
Hair change.
Yeah,
Can you not do something about that?
healing is
Wouldn't
super
be
magical
bad
hair
unless his hair
changing.
changed.
He evolved.
So, what are you bringing to the team, Seal?
Well,
Oh yeah, that was me saying, can I change where I hold this? Wasn't it? So tired of having it along my back. My life changed that day when I could hold the sword in a different fashion.
All our lives changed that day. I died.
Hair
Comes
change!
to the end of the episode type thing. Still a bunch of credits to sit through and stuff, but
I love how you can see him smiling and being like,
Yeah.
do I need to stand still for this? We should have made it an actual thing about Seal's hair constantly changing.
Oh well, actually I can dip in on this because his previous character, Shark Denden, had the same quirk, and that was never mentioned either.
This is in the family.
If you're going to get Patrick in for multiple days of filming, you have to accept that hair continuity is unlikely.
I also love to point out that it's, hi, I'm Peter, I'm the world.
Alright, I really wasn't meaning to blow my own trumpet with that. I was... the choice of the tarot cards, each of the cards chosen for the first 3 main characters were supposed to come in line with their chakra types. Alzek is Earth type, so the world. Leon is lunar, therefore the moon.
Yeah, whatever.
Patrick, Seal rather, is light, therefore the sun.
What's the king's name?
Thaddeus.
Oh, you're the devil.
That's hurtful.
What? Oh, Gauntlet the Third. Because of the font, it looked like he was Gauntlet 999.
Yeah, well, I mean that's him on his in his spare time. He's a volunteer emergency services.
Joe.
It's true.
I love the prankster. All those people.
He's not the prankster. Just prankster.
Makes him sound like a second-rate Joker.
Yeah.
And actually, I think there is a second-rate Joker called the prankster.
Yeah, probably.
Angry Man.
Well, we didn't have a name for him at the time.
Simon. You could have called him Simon.
Simon?
Simon. It's the evolution of Psy.
Right.
Directed by a magic 8-ball.
Well, thank you all very much for joining me for this commentary. I have only limited time left to get last comments off of any of you, so I'll just say thank you to all of you once again, and hopefully see at least a couple of you again for another commentary at some point. Thank you all for listening. Oh yeah, and that happened too.